update on where things are at. But first of all, I'm taking us back to Te Tiriti o Waitangi and the fact that in 1863 it was Governor Grey that came here on behalf of the Crown to evict our whānau off this whenua, the whenua that you currently stand on. So he obviously wasn't very successful in his long-term plan of evicting us off our whenua. But in 1863 this land was confiscated. And if you were here in 2019, you would have seen that the police and Fletchers were trying to confiscate it yet again. This year marks 10 years since we've been fighting for the return of this whenua that we sit on right now, all the way back to our maunga, Te Puketā Papatanga Hape, and all the blank and empty land that you can see, as well as all of this horrible populated land that these factories have built themselves on. Now, for the last 5 years, we have been fighting to have this whenua returned. And you may have seen on the news that all those rangatahi and Ihumaatao don't want houses. We don't. We want our whenua back, but so do the 5 generations that you can see in front of you at the moment. Kia ora, homai te whakibaki. For the last 4 years since the Crown purchased this land of Fletchers, we have had one message and one message only. Hoki whenua mai, return our land. We have held more than 50 wānanga with 5 reanga of our whānau. And the only message our whānau have to carry back down to Poneke with this hikoi is hoki whenua mai. So no matter what the Minister of Māori Affairs is telling you on the news, no matter what the past Minister of Māori Affairs is trying to tell you, the only thing we want, the only thing all of mana whenua represented in Te Rōpū Whakahaere want, is for our whenua to be returned. Now 5 years ago, Te Tiriti o Waitangi was beautifully expressed on this whenua. Te Tiriti o Waitangi o Ihumaatao represents Te Tiriti o Waitangi in action. It is where mana whenua, ahika and tangata tiriti all came together to fight for this land. We had 10,000 people stand on this whenua together under Te Tiriti o Waitangi to fight for our whenua. So today as you marched across our bridge and went over to Takaparawhau, you brought that ahi from one side of Tāmaki to the other side of Tāmaki, and our tupua mataoho heard that. Ka neke neke te whenua I tēnei rā. Mataoho heard that and is igniting the fire within all of us to remind us that not only is this hikoi important, not only is Te Tiriti o Waitangi significant to our past, our present and our future, not only is Te Whakaputanga our foundational document, but we're reminding the government that we want one thing, hoki whenua mai. It is in our whenua that we become well. It is in our whenua that we can stand as tangata whenua, as ahika, and that is the one message that we want this hikoi to carry all the way down to Poneke on our behalf. So thank you to all of those who turned out today, for those who waited in the rain and the reggae concert that we ended up having, to our whānau that made their way over from Takaparawhau. We know you've had a long hikoi and we know you got even longer to go. But we wanted to give everybody that update because no matter what you see on the news, we are in those meetings. We are the only rōpū that has attended 100% of those meetings for the last 4 years, and we've said the same thing, hoki whenua mai, and we will not stop saying that. So if there are news cameras that you happen to bump into and they ask you how was your day today, that's the one message we want you to send. We went to Ihumaatao and they want us to remind you me hoki whenua mai. So we just want to send that off with you as you go today. We know that this rōpū has to head off to Rangiriri, and so for those of you that are staying on the whenua a little bit longer and don't have to rush off to Rangiriri, we have some rākau just at the back here. Those rākau we want to plant today, to plant this kaupapa into this whenua, to remind us the importance of Te Tiriti o Waitangi, to remind us of the importance of te whakaputanga, to remind us the importance of standing together in kotahitanga. Toitū te whenua, toitū te tiriti, toitū tātou katoa, kia ora.